Hello and welcome to this week's Indie Showcase. Today we are playing a game. This is a free-to-play game on Steam and it is called We Will Not Remain. It is developed by Bedtime Phobias and there is a little warning about content to do with mental health nature stuff, so just be aware that that is a thing in case anybody has any triggers, anxiety, trauma, stuff like that. So let us begin. Let's just jump straight in. You Will Not Remain is a short game intended to be played in one sitting. I already missed some words, god damn it. Okay, let's see then. It's time to wake up. I like the colours. Like, so it's all black and white except for this purple. It's time to wake up, but I don't have a mouse. I guess it's spacebar. Okay. So hold on then, let me see. Is that the bed there? Yeah. I guess the things with purple around are things that we can interact with. So like there's a TV, a plant, a mug. Where am I? Oh, there I am. That is the bed. Again, how many more agains will you have? How long have you been here? Does it matter? Okay, so I believe there's something Eldritch going on, but I have no idea. Is that a window next to our bed that's moving up there? I'm not entirely sure. The leaves are drooping. You should water it. You fill the watering can and take it to the plant. You soak the base, hoping it's both enough and not too much at the same time. Me, every time I water plants. You've never been good with plants, and sometimes trying too hard is what kills them. Yeah, plants are hard, man. It's hard to know that you're not going to drown them whilst also giving them enough. You still have plenty of grounds and instant when you're desperate. You haven't even gone through all the apartments on this floor. Are we in an apocalypse? Have we been looting other people's apartments? Making it is as much ritual as it is comfort. You cradle the cup in your hands, warmth seeping into your fingertips. It grows cold as you stare at the sink, the ceiling, the strange shapes your hand makes around the porcelain. You pour it down the sink, wash the cup before putting it away. Maybe tomorrow will be easier. I need to know what's going on in this world. Why do we have a rug that looks like an eye? I'm thinking it's an eye. It's like watching us. Maybe that is the window and there's some smoke or something outside. Wait, I'm trying to also get an idea of what we look like as a person, because I see our body looks person-like. But what is up with our head? Do we have 4 eyes? We can't possibly face forward, so let's check the TV. Maybe the news will tell us what is happening. Channel after channel of nothing. Well, that told us something. TVs are down. Maybe. Okay, oh, we have a balcony. Whoa, this is so gorgeous. I really like the look of this. Although, what is it? What is all of that? Is it smoke? Is everything burning? Not entirely quite sure what I'm looking at, but it looks cool. Is it a Eldritch god? Or is it just telling us to go back to bed? Maybe we don't leave. Or maybe there's more we can do out there, since everything was purple. We can. Okay. Is it getting bigger, or was it always that size? If you were prone to poetry, you'd almost say it was beautiful in a fatalistic sort of way. But you're not, and haven't been for some time. You've run out of pretty metaphors for awful things. So, I guess like with the pixel art, it kind of suits the Eldritch themes, or like at least Lovecraftian themes of like, what am I even looking at? Can I process it? Unless we get a little bit more info, and it kind of tells. It's like, so like looking at the movement, it's going up or down, so I can't tell if it's something coming down from the sky or rising up from the buildings. Maybe it's just a mist. I'm not sure. My eyes. There's not much else to do. You could walk circles around the apartment, or you could go back to bed. Bark, bark. Is that a dog? Or maybe more like woof, woof. Arf, arf. There we go. Impossible. It's been weeks since you've been stuck here. You would have surely heard it before this. Woof, woof, woof. Oh! Oh, those noises are supposed to be the dog? Gotcha. Oh, is this our front door? Like our actual corridor door? You better go and see what it is, just in case. Oh, we could just go to bed. Come on, open the door. You know you can. Can't you? Woof, woof. You can do this, come on. Like saying the words will help. Oh! Just do it. Is this a trap? Or is this... we just think it's a trap? It's wrong. Everything is wrong. You don't belong here. You need to get back inside. Oh, so is it the apocalypse and we are now leaving our apartment? Woof, woof. It's only down the hall. You can do this. Or maybe it's like... I know that it looked like it was on the left, but I just thought I'd have a look on the right. Maybe it's... like the anxiety. Okay, so the stairs there, but hold your horses. Hold your doggos. I need to go and make a friend. It's definitely going to be real, and it's definitely not going to have tentacles. Woof, woof. Oh, it's in there. Why does this door have an eye? Why does everything have eyes? There's something wrong with this apartment. There's something wrong with the world, it seems. Okay, so out of that window, it looks like a hand. Woof, woof. Is that a dog? But it doesn't look like any dog you've seen before. It's thin, skin stretched tight across ribs, long body, all bones and hard angles. Woof, woof. Hey, it's okay. I'm not here to hurt you. Woof. Do we have a greyhound on our hands? That's right. Everything is okay. I'm good at voice acting dogs. Do you want to come with me? Is that a yes? Oh, so now the dog has some purple also. Whoa! The dog jumps forwards before you can react. You brace for pain and instead feel the drag of its tongue across your chin. It pants happily as it tries to lick every inch of your face. Whoa, down. Okay. That is a very real danger. If you are unsure, you should try and read a dog's body language. Thankfully, it was a very friendly doggo. It drops to all fours, looking immediately up at you, tongue lolling out of a mouth bisected by wickedly sharp teeth. Well, it's this way, I guess. Okay, are you just our new best friend now? Cool, let's just see if we can look out of that. Is this a window? I think it is. So this would be the bedroom. There's the wardrobe, but it's abandoned. And that's where the bed is in ours. And this leads out to a balcony and kitchen. Cool. Come on then, doggo. You're glad to leave. Something is wrong here. A new kind of emptiness. No bed, no chairs, no life. How did the dog even get here? Is the dog real? When the two of you leave, it will be like nothing has ever been here at all. Creepy. The dog follows at your heels, nose sniffing furiously in the air. Orf? Just a little further. Okay, let's just... Okay, we can't actually go that way. Come on then, friend. Oh, it's got like a cross on its collar. You have a leaf for a tail. Are you... Is that your teeth? Are you definitely a real dog? Or am I just seeing dogs? I mean, it's good to have company. The dog runs in ahead of you, tail wagging so hard it makes a loud thump when it slaps the wall. Glad to see you like it. I mean, let's pet the dog. This is enough excitement for one day. It's time to go to sleep. Arf? Bed. Arf! I guess you're sleeping with me. Fuck yeah. Okay, let's just check outside. Okay, the dog doesn't come with us. Okay. Alright, doggy. Let's sleep. You peel back the covers and slide into the bed. The dog is a warm, small, sprawling mass above you, content to be pushed around as you make yourself comfortable. See, I guess, yeah, dogs are like that, but then sometimes you'll be having like a precious nap with a cat or something, and like you need to move, but you know if you move an inch it will disturb it, and then the animal will leave, and you're like, no, come back. But I guess some dogs are more laid back and you can just move them around. When you're settled into the sheets, it lays its head across your neck, warm metallic breath lulling you to sleep. Now this sounds cozy. Okay, you're dreaming again. I was like, what has happened to my dog? This is my dog now. You remember being worried about her. You remember waiting anxiously at the door. You remember how the apartment still smelt of her for weeks. The sweetness of her perfume lingering in the sheets. They don't smell like her anymore. They smell like the new her, our doggo friend. Okay, so are we talking about an ex or like a partner? Did they die in the apocalypse? Radio static. Excellent, thank you. No. Stay. No. You can't do this again. If you don't think about it, it's like it never happened. Stay inside. Oh no. Please. No. The dog's like, wake up, you're having a nightmare. We now have a dog bowl. Excellent. So, stay here. Maybe something happened outside. Like a death. Like, and if she didn't leave, she wouldn't have died. So now we're like making this all up as a non-coping mechanism. Because we were very anxious to leave. Okay, I'm up. Roof! That's certainly one way to be woken up. You can't complain though, not when it saved you from... Woof, woof! This dog is just distracting us from all of our terrible thoughts. And that's another reason why dogs are precious. Right, you have a dog now, a very strange looking dog. Yeah, it's kind of... Is that like rat's teeth? And like a leaf tail? Maybe it's like a fin tail. Maybe it's just hair. I'm not sure. Okay, let's check on the plant. You water the plant. Has it gotten bigger? It's not dead. Maybe that means something. I feel like we shouldn't have watered the plant both days. Never mind. But I feel like we should do everything each day. But also, if we do that, plant's probably gonna die. Coffee. You make coffee just like every other morning. You cradle the cup in your hands, staring at the walls and the cage of your fingers around the cup until the liquid cools. Just like every other morning. But this time something is different. The dog is here, looking more at home than you've ever felt. The coffee is cold, but you drink it anyway. Bitter all the way down. Woof, woof! Give me my goddamn breakfast! Are you hungry? Woof, woof! You're lucky we don't have any neighbors. Okay, let's breakfast it. You get water, then fill a bowl with what's in the fridge. Patience, sausages, and double toasted bread. Patience? What? You hope it's good enough. Double toasted bread? What is double toasted bread? When you set it down, the dog lunges desperately toward the food. It's basically having like a sausage sandwich. Munch, munch. It's eating so fast you barely see it chew. You better not throw that up. Yeah, don't do it, doggo. Don't do it. Eat slower next time. Well, you fed the dog, may as well feed yourself. You cook with whatever you can find. Thankful for the electric stove top. You eat from the pan, standing over the stove. No one's here to judge you. Ruff! Doggo's judging us. You've already fed the dog. What do they want? Woof, woof! It's toilet time. Oh, it's bone time. You wanna play fetch? You wanna leave? Woof! Okay, you're the boss. Oh, we're going. Yeah, it's walkie time because they need toilet time. Let's just check out on the balcony. Okay, nothing seems to be changing here. Okay, let's go for a walk. Maybe this will do us good. It's easier to manage the terror that climbs up your spine when the dog is so happy to be outside. Yeah, that's what I mean, like, the distraction. It's not just about you going through the door anymore. It's about taking the dog out because the dog needs it and loves it. And then hopefully the dog's excitement can at least transfer a little bit. Ease off some of those nerves. Where are we going? Roof! Hold your horses! I'm pretty sure I already said that today. Okay, I guess the doggo went to the stairs. Where's this gonna lead? Woof! Up? It looks like up. Or maybe there's up and down because, you know, it's a staircase. We're on the roof. You've never been up here. Arf! There's a ball. We're playing fetch. Just please stay away from the edges of the roof. Oh, it's... You're worried if you stare too long, you might fall in. Fall in? So, let's get another look at what we're looking at in the background there. I can't tell. Roof! The dog stares at you, imploring, and for a moment your eyes flash violet. No, you're imagining things, it's just a dog. Oh wait, the dog's eyes flash violet? As in the colour that is also indicating other things out in the world? Is this dog an Eldritch monster? Throw the ball, message received. Sometimes you just gotta have drastic measures, like if you want to throw the ball, sometimes you need to become an Eldritch god. Just to make sure it happens. You can almost ignore the lilac glow when you're playing fetch. Forget for a moment that vast otherworldly thing stretching through the sky. Maybe it's an alien. So it seems to just be hanging out over there in the distance. I feel like we should evacuate. Maybe that's what our neighbours have done. They've all evacuated, but we're like... What, too scared to leave, maybe? Too depressed to leave? Or maybe it was just in the stars that we needed to find this doggo. The dog doesn't seem worried about it. Which is funny, because I would think a dog would sense it. Unless it doesn't exist. I don't know. What time is it? Noon? Evening? Probably midday. At least one of them. Maybe even all of them. Oh, so we can't actually tell what time it is? Because everything just looks the same all the time? Guess we just gotta go with our body clock. I think that's enough for one day. We can come back tomorrow. Ruff! Okay. Let's go then. How do we leave? Someone's in a rush? Is it food time again? Where you at? We have stars on our door. Didn't take you long to figure out home. The dog looks proud of itself, holds its little nose up in the air. Okay then. You're so tired. When was the last time your lungs had tasted fresh air? You can't remember. Roof! I'm sorry, that's all I think that's all I have for today. I guess this is my life now. I mean, we pushed ourselves. If we've just been living in this apartment this entire time, that was a big step. It was a good first step. Okay, there's still nothing new to say out here. When we're out there, we hear the TV static or the radio static. But Dog's ready for bed, so that means I'm ready for bed too. You crawl under the covers. You still haven't washed them. Not since... It's to do with this girl, right? The dog lays atop of you. Or maybe not since, like, the big terror outside arrived. The dog lays atop of you, heavier than expected, seeing as its skin and bone. It cuddles into you, knife-long teeth, a whisper from your throat. You can feel its heartbeat through the blanket, the gentle expanding of its chest beneath your hand. It does have these massive teeth. How bizarre. Well, we're dreaming again, but at least the dog can wake us up, right? You wish this was over. If we're aware we're dreaming, why don't we just go on an adventure instead? Let's do something else. Let's fly or something. Because you can. Stay inside. Oh, I think there's static. If you don't let them in, they can't get inside. The dog. Silence, no sound, no thought. You type in her number into your phone. You know it off by heart. The sound of the buttons are a familiar melody. Ring, ring. It rings out. You try again and again and again. Ring, ring. Nothing. Miles and miles of nothing. Maybe she's fine. You try to convince yourself. Maybe she left when this whole Eldritch thing started happening and we didn't, and we just convinced ourselves she's dead. And I wonder if that static was like ourselves more than anything, being like, if you don't let people in, then I forgot what it said now, but that kind of thing, like more of a self-protection thing rather than a physical monster thing. Although we also let a dog in, and it could have been a news broadcast, like if you don't let them in, they can't get in. So if you don't let the monsters in, they can't get in, and we've let one in. So now we're gonna turn into something. Don't let anyone in that isn't already inside. She has to be inside. Maybe already downstairs. Just in time. Oh, maybe it's like everyone on the outside got infected by something. Just in time. Like maybe it is like a... That almost sounds like a radiation thing, except if radiation was not poisonous, contagious. Kind of like a zombie thing. But an airborne zombie thing. Okay, I'm up. Roof! Thank you, dog. Oh, you know how I said like radiation? You know how like it can cause mutations? I bet this dog wasn't already inside. Well, shit. Because he did also say, wouldn't I have heard him by now if there was a dog inside? We've totally let something in from outside. I just don't know if it's metaphorical or literal. When you touch the soil, it's bone dry. It seems like it's always thirsty. A need so deep it couldn't be slacked by an ocean. You used to know something about need. Now you won't let yourself remember what it means to need anything, let alone want it. Damn. Okay. Coffee. Just the ritual coffee. First things first, coffee. We should feed the dog before we coffee, but I don't know. First things first, coffee. You make it, hold the cup until the liquid cools. You look down at it, foreign in your unfamiliar hands. You pour it down the sink. You win some, you lose some. Wait, so do we only drink... We make coffee every day, but we only drink it every other day? Roof! Maybe we just made a bad coffee. I don't know. I don't drink coffee, so I don't know how it is. Here you go. Munch, munch. You're slowly getting used to living with the dog. How long has it been now? You can't remember. You should probably name them. We're gonna name the dog. What's your name? You can't keep calling them dog after all. I think dog is a good name for a dog, but yeah, it's better to have a name. Roof! That's very helpful. You will now be called Roof. How about Rex? Marble. Marble sink. Gas stove. Are we just looking around our kitchen? Okay. Shank. Roof. Lamb shank. Roof. Lamb shank, really? Roof. Alright, you're the boss. The newly named Lamb Shank looks absurdly pleased with himself. Fine. Okay. Lamb Shank it is. Okay, I will keep checking out here every day. Not that I remember if it's changing. But, it's still behind those buildings, so I think it looks the same. Alright, Lamb Shank. Are you going to the roof? Roof! Is it playtime? We haven't been in this room. Yeah, I'm feeling like our partner was outside when whatever went down went down. Roof! And she never made it. But we don't know that she didn't make it, so it's obviously difficult to deal with, even if you know, but if you don't, it's like... Ugh. Nothing has changed. Okay, that answers my question before. The sky is... It's there. Don't think about it. This is like... I don't know how healthy this method of coping is. But I totally understand the whole about to acknowledge something and then just absolutely intercept, put it to the back of your mind and think of something else. I don't think it's necessarily... I mean, it depends on the situation. In something like this, where you need to be in survival mode, it's probably good. But in general life, it's not so great, I don't think. But it's difficult to do anything else. Fetch! But the dog is certainly a start. Unless it's a monster. How long has it been since you became stuck here? Well, it's been like 3 days or something since we've been playing. Someone could tell you it had been weeks, months, or years, and you'd believe them. It's not like you can see the sun anymore. So yeah, okay, we can't see the sun anymore. We are literally just... Isn't this a method of torture? Literally, like... being in a room and not knowing the time of day? Sometimes you forget what other people look like, the way their skin feels, how the muscles in their back shift when you hold them. Just the thought of touching someone makes your skin crawl. You feel claustrophobic and desperate at the same time. Wrong. Maybe then it has been years. Cause like, I mean, this is basically solitary confinement, except, and I was gonna say like, surely it wouldn't affect you that quickly, but actually I'm pretty sure it does, right? Like, isn't that actually a thing where people just start going crazy within like a week? That's enough. Time to go back. Roof! Okay, let's go back. Like, I mean, I guess we've all done a kind of solitary confinement when it came to COVID, or at least the people that lived alone. But at least we had sunlight and we could keep in touch with people via internet and phone calls and stuff. And we could still go out for an hour each day or whatever. But, this is like, imagine that, but with no sun. Never daring to leave the house and everyone around is gone. That's fucking terrifying. Alright, let's just... Oh, we're gonna cook, but we're just gonna check the balcony again, because one day, something might be different. You should eat something, but maybe you shouldn't. You only ate 5 minutes ago, right? 5 minutes of my time, yes. I think that I would find it impossible to try and keep track of the time without the sun, because I'm always hungry. I can be full and I'm still hungry. I can't judge that shit. Or was it 5 days? Do you think I should eat lamb shank? Ruff! Okay, good call. You cook a meal of whatever you can find and eat it over at the stove top. Ooh! I'm coming. Oh, it's bedtime again. Bedtime. Okay. I might start eating out of pans. Like, I know you're probably not supposed to take habits from a person living in this situation, but like, that would save on washing up. Although you'd have to wait for the pan to cool down before you could really eat out of it. So now that would probably be annoying. Okay. You and Lambshank are used to this dance by now. You settle in together and drift to sleep. You'd do anything to wake up, but that isn't how this works. Don't look at the sky. The sky? What's wrong with the sky? What could have possibly happened to the sky? Can you imagine if this happened in real life? Ah, the sky! What happened to it? It's... How? It hurts to look at. It's wrong, not made for this world, but somehow captivating all the same. But why? Maybe you're imagining things. You must be. This isn't real. This can't be real. A fever dream, surely. If you go back inside, the world will return to normal. It has to. That's what you'd think, wouldn't you? She'll come home and everything will be the way it always was. Her again, she'll come home, so she must have just been out somewhere. I would like to know more about what this is. This is your public service announcement. The voice is robotic, clinical and detached while the world forever changes. Do not let anyone in that comes from outside for the safety of yourself and others. We repeat, do not let anyone in from outside. No. Our homes are safe as long as we are in them. Do not let anyone in that returns from the outside. We repeat, people from the outside are displaying signs. Signs of what? Murderous intent? Infection? What? Damn it, doggo! Arf! Predictable. I wanted to know what the signs were. You take care of the plant. You don't feel like you're there when you water it. Your hands unfamiliar, your body unfamiliar, your mind alien, even after all this time. God damn. Okay. Coffee. You used to go to bed excited for your morning coffee. Now it's just another thing you do. It is like, how long do we cope like this? Like, this is terrible. Thank goodness for the dog, except for the dog is also probably going to infect us with something. But I mean, even this little bit of company is better than living forever this depressed. You used to wonder when the power would turn off. You don't wonder about much of anything anymore. Roof, roof! It's time to feed Lambshank. So, is the power off? I don't think it is it? That's weird. So I guess we literally can't go outside to leave, and everyone else in the apartment block was gone before this sky thing happened. You fill up the food bowl. Munch, munch. Good dog. Right, let's go outside. Has something changed? Oh! Lambshank likes it on the balcony. You don't. Something about him shifts under the lilac sky, pushing to be free. He looks hungrier out here. More alien. Huh. Is that because he's mutated? But I mean, maybe we've mutated. Look at our face. Or maybe we're an alien. Not sure. Lambshank has decided it's time for fetch. Roof! Alright, let's go and play fetch. So he likes it outside under the light. I mean, he's also a dog. So he probably likes the fresh air. But it's like also a question, how fresh is this air? This lilac air. Roof! The dog's got the routine. And animals can be like clockwork, so the dog is our son, basically. Like, okay, I meant sky son, but I mean, they could be our son. Basically our child. We feed them. We play with them. Sometimes you think about going outside and being done with it all. Finished. I guess we're quite high in a skyscraper, probably. But you have Lambshank now. Pets can keep you grounded. You won't walk down the stairs and pry the boarded doors open, fingernails catching on wooden nails as you claw yourself out. No, you'll stay here. Really makes you think about what you would do in that situation, doesn't it? For however long that is, because that's the thing, if there's no If there's no end in sight, like, what do you even do? Time to go, Lamshank. Roof! But we have Lamshank, so we carry on. For our boy. Roof! I'm gonna guess we're never getting in this apartment here. Time for bed? Yep. Huh, that's weird. Did the dog just say yep? You can hear something. Was them leaves in here before? Is that leaves? You see this here? Is this a vine? And was that there when we left? Oh no. I'm a bit scared. Has things been changing and I haven't noticed? Right, the radio. Hello? What? Is anyone there? No, you're imagining things. It's not possible. It can't be. I mean, if we survived, other people could have survived and been making contact, but also, the dog said yep. But also, dog barks can sound like things sometimes. I used to think my dog was saying my name when he was whining. Okay, whine. Oh. Hey, it's okay. I'm okay. Oh, were we just... No, that one wasn't a dream. Are you? Lamshank's eyes are wide, body trembling above yours. Scared. You've never seen him like this before. Did the radio frighten him? Everything feels so fuzzy. You pet Lamshank, running fingers down his spine, each vertebrae sharp against them. You're so tired. Oh, we're going back off. We're gonna dream. Like, this is a dream. The other one wasn't a dream. What should you do? This is your public service announcement. Is it gonna tell us this time? The people from outside are marked. They can only get in if you let them in. We cannot stress this enough. Do not let her in. She will hurt you. Oh, is this a metaphor for a bad breakup? Wait, what? Oh, are we going out? Do not let her in. She will hurt you. Please let me in. That's definitely the woman we've been thinking about, right? And not the dog. Could be the dog. What if the dog is the woman? Probably not. Like, women don't have sharp, spiky teeth and leaf tails, but maybe she transformed into a dog. She's here. She's safe. She's... Do not let them in. They will hurt you. It said that they are marked. What does that mean? Is it like... Do you remember there's this movie where these aliens come from space, and if you look at the light that they emit or something, then they control you? Maybe it's like that. You have to let me in. We repeat, they will hurt you. I guess we shut her out. And we're now just hurting ourselves. You're at the door, unable to open it. Heart beating so hard you can taste blood in the back of your throat. You want to let her in, you do, but nothing feels real. Everything feels real. You try to move to open the door, but your body isn't responding. It's like watching someone else, like you're no longer there. Like you're watching yourself, like someone else would watch you. Oh, meta. Please, I'm so scared. So are you. White noise. White. You don't think you could let her in if you wanted to. Not safe. I'm trying to think, is the radio just our subconscious being like, don't let her in, you'll get hurt. But why would she be so scared outside? The screaming starts. Oh goddamn. You are brittle and this is what breaks you. Damn, okay. That vine is growing, right? Thank you, doggo. We need to do some cleaning around here. I'm up, Lamshank, I'm up. Is anything real? I don't know, I just don't know. Let's check our wardrobe. Is anything real? Oh, we're just gonna be questioning everything. Is anything real? You water the plant just in case. Oh god, yeah. The coffee. Is anything real? We are reaching like breaking point. Like anything real? Roof. Real or not, you need to feed Lamshank. Okay. You fill up the food bowl. Munch. And the food's gone, so at least Lamshank is real. Oh! Is anything real? I don't know anymore. I don't know. I don't even know what to start with. I don't know. Roof. Okay, it's fetch time. Roof. What are we gonna ponder anything with Lamshank tonight, or are we just gonna keep questioning whether everything is real? Woof. That'll be another one of those thoughts that definitely comes up more. Spending time alone as well. Woof. If this is real, does it mean anything? God damn, stop it, game, stop it. Think about this shit all the time. And what's worse, that this isn't real? Or that it is, and it means nothing at all. God damn, this is gonna start hitting me now. Yeah, sucks. You can't even remember what she looked like, how she smelled, can't recall how she fit within these spaces. Can we try and use that as a way of moving on? Rather than... I mean, I don't think that that would work for me, but that's kind of the advice that you would be given, right? Time to go, Lamshank. You get 3 runs, and then it's time to leave while I do my daily pondering. But at least we moved on from, is this all real? Maybe it got worse, but at least it was progress in one direction or another. Woof! Okay. What now? Bedtime? Dream time! Yay! Maybe we'll find out why people were screaming. Oh no, it's tea time. Does make me want to cook some pasta and eat it out of a pan. Oh, not a chance. Yeah, no appetite today. That's fair enough. I like that we always wear this like... Oh, I was thinking of it like a duffel coat. Maybe it's a shirt. But that one on the floor has the same buttons. Like, it's another version of what we're wearing now. You pull back the covers to get into bed. You're already half asleep. Ugh. Attention citizens. Ooh. The dog hates the radio. Attention citizens, the city has fallen. Ooh. That's enough, Lamshank. Lamshank. In the coming months, we will be evacuating any remaining survivors. Damn. Lamshank, we might be able to leave. Make sure to keep your radio on to receive pickup coordinates. Animals have been... Oh no. Excluded? Lamshank, what's wrong? Lamshank looks nervously around the room, flinches at the sound of the radio. We will tell you when it's safe to leave. Oh! It's okay, let's go to bed. Everything is going to be okay. No, it's not. Lamshank's not coming with us. We're staying here. I'm not leaving. You get under the covers. For the first time, Lamshank doesn't join you. Lamshank's gonna run away so that we're free to leave. No, don't do it. The radio's gonna wake us up today. Anything but this. Oh, these... I hate dreams that recur about bad things and anxieties and stuff. I hate them. Like, I've had it myself where I have dreams. They're never the same dream though, not like this or like what I've seen displayed in media where people have the exact same dream. But I have different dreams with the same themes and stuff, and sometimes. Thankfully I haven't had them for a while, but I hate when I go through a phase of stress. I call them stress dreams. I hate when I go through a phase of that. You can't open it. You turn your back against the door, then slide down until you're a pile on the floor. We repeat, do not let anything in. The screaming continues. On and sob. 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 Time passes in stops and starts. The radio cracking in and out of life, her screams softening, pleas getting weaker as the days stretch into each other. 2 weeks later, the radio goes quiet. So does she. I was thinking, like, if you're still sane and just not being allowed in, maybe you would go somewhere else. If you were the one on the outside. Are you alone? White noise. Nothing but the ringing in your head. Somehow the silence is worse than the screaming. It's over. Well, it was over in a dream. Why wasn't Lamshank sleeping with us tonight? You wake slowly. You're used to Lamshank acting as an alarm. All wagging tail and doggy kisses. He's across the room staring out the balcony door at the sky above. Your dreams always return to her, though each time the memory is fuzzier, worn by time. Was she even marked? You'll never know. God, that's brutal though, having to do that. Like, holy shit. You water the plant. Something burns in your chest, but you choke it down. Without you, the plant would die. God damn, this game is pretty cool actually. No, you can't. Your stomach keeps turning over and over, like something is trying to escape alive. Oh god, we haven't been marked, have we? You leave it. The cup, strangely lonely, when filled to the brim. Okay, we're getting achievements. We got one for having a green thumb. Now we have a caffeine addiction, so I'm wondering if we're on the last day. You fill the bowl, but Lamshank doesn't come running. Lamshank, food time. He ignores you. Come on, you need to eat. We're leaving today. Oh, he knows. Remember, citizens, we have cleared the way. Oh, man. The pickup zone is... It's time to go. No, he's not allowed to come with us. It doesn't want to be on the balcony either. We didn't even have like a final sleep together. It's just like, no, you're leaving me. You'll never see this place again. Is that a good thing? Oh, look at the tail down low. Why does it set me facing this way today? What does leaving this place mean? What does the world look like outside these walls? Outside the city? Do you still belong out there? With people and their soft skin, soft hands, soft hearts? Will they now be as foreign to you as the sky? My god, this is like... That's also a little bit like when you try and get back to being a normal person after lockdown. Like, sad. I still haven't gone back to normal yet, and it's been fucking 2 years. Or however long it's been. There it is, the door. Come on, Lamshank. Come on, Lamshank. Lamshank isn't allowed, and we're leaving him. There was a time where slowly, one by one, people left. There were no boards then, just a closed door with the world outside growing further and further away. Oh shit, so at the beginning of this there was still people in the apartments, but they slowly were leaving because they were losing hope or something. You didn't see them often, the few that remained with you, but you could hear them. Human sounds that hummed in the background when you least expected. Oh, so there are still other people left. Where are they now? Shouldn't they be evacuating with us? The dog! You pull down one of the boards. Hush, Lamshank. The noise had been comforting. You weren't alone, but they didn't last forever, and over time faded into nothing. They must have left. Oh, so they did leave. Taking their chances in the city, falling around them. Anything better than staying here. Being inside, trapped like a rat in a cage, every day played out again and again until... You pull down a second board. No, I don't want to do it. Roof! Lamshank, that's enough. Why aren't we listening to him? You've never yelled at Lamshank before. Shame blooms deep in the pit of your stomach, but you can't look at him. Know that if you see the fear and desperation in his eyes, you'll never leave. You pull down the final board. Do you think we know and we're just ignoring the fact, the same as we've ignored many other thoughts that have creeped into our head? A beginning and an end, you think. You'd been the one that put them there. A reminder to never leave as the city's siren song promised an escape. You lay your hands on the door, palms sweaty against the cool glass. What if we imagined the radio and we're just leaving, giving ourselves a reason to leave, and it didn't actually happen? No, because Lamshank heard it as well. Lamshank, you ready? He's trembling uncontrollably, eyes darting around the room so fast they roll into the back of his head. You pull a key from your pocket, fit it to the lock, turn the handle. Excuse me? Ruff! Ruff! His eyes have gone lilac. And he's got many more teeth. Lamshank. Lamshank lashes forward, closing his mouth on your sleeve. With a vicious yank, he pulls you backwards, away from the door. Fuck! Lamshank! Ruff, ruff! Lamshank, what's going on? Lamshank's like, would you look at me for fuck's sake? I can't go with you. Oh, I'm trying to save your life, you idiot. Every part of Lamshank looks like it's ready to fight. Oh god. Lips peel back from gleaming teeth as saliva drips from a maw gaping, impossibly open, wide enough to swallow someone whole. Ruff, ruff, ruff. Lamshank. Ruff. Knock, knock. No. Knock, 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 knock. Excuse me? It can't. It's dragging us back home. What is happening? Inside. You're inside again. Roof! What happened? Lamshank runs to his abandoned food. The leftovers of leftovers that you'd served. Still there, silent. Did it get you too? Did everyone else hear the radio? Follow its lure to the door? Is it... Have aliens intercepted the radio and they were just trying to get us... Because one thing I was thinking was they were like, we'll evacuate at these coordinates, but yet you're not allowed to leave your house. Woof! Munch, munch. Lamshank happily devours the food, ghostly tongue scraping the dregs from the bottom of the bowl. Thank you, Lamshank. Yep! He jumps on the spot, proud to have protected you. Really, I mean it. Ooh! Woof! Hold your horses. Right, hold on a second. So it was just like... wait, it didn't act... Either it did... No, it did happen. The radio went off, but it wasn't... It was a trap? Can you just go back to this in-between... Can you just go back to this in-between life of fetch and half-consumed coffee? Is it really that easy? So, we're back to this again, even though we said we'd never be back here. Nothing. Tonight, or maybe tomorrow, or maybe a week from now, you'll throw the radio from the rooftop. Lamshank was right to be afraid. I wonder if we had a choice there. Back when Lamshank dragged us back, I wonder if we could have gone out. The reason that it was sus was because there was then the knock. And there wouldn't be someone knocking outside. Nothing. You're not sure what you expected. Everything still looks the same out here. Alright boy, let's go and play fetch. This is our life now. Woof! Well, this has always been our life, I guess. But there's no one else here and we almost left. Which probably means that we would be marked, whatever that means. But it seems like at least Lamshank is a good kind of marked, at least. Because he's like, he understood the radio. He was like, do not trust. You've gotten used to the violet light beating down from above. The creature seems satisfied, if such thing is possible. We decided we're gonna make this into a life worth living. It's not roiling in the clouds. Instead, breathing slowly around the tips of skyscrapers. Oh, we're talking about the sky. Oh, it is a creature. It's not roiling in the clouds. Instead, breathing slowly around the tips of skyscrapers. The longest, softest breath you've ever felt vibrate through your bones. What? Is this it? Is this everything? Is this where you must remain? That's almost the name of the game. You will not remain. You will remain. Roof! Achievement unlocked. Existential fetch. That's a great name for an achievement. You will not remain. We did it. I do wonder if there was a choice there. That was really cool. I liked it. What is that animation? Okay, I was seeing many different things in that animation. And one of them was a head chopped in half, and I'm not sure if that's what it was supposed to be. That was cool. So, that was a contemplation and a half, wasn't it? I actually liked that more than I thought I was gonna. Okay, and this is what it said at the start, before I got into the menu. This game was made on the land of the Wurundjeri, White Wurrung people of the Kulin Nation. We pay our respect to elders past, present, and emerging. Sovereignty was never ceded. Colonial violence never stopped. So that was like the first, like, was it like a dedicated to thing? And then You Will Not Remain is a story about isolation that contains dark themes and deals with mental health issues. These include, but are not limited to, anxiety, depression, disassociation, and suicidal ideation. So, and then we're back to the beginning. I hope you guys enjoyed that, because I actually, yeah, I did. Like, when I very first started doing Indie Showcase, I wanted to showcase games that dealt with, kind of with things like this. Like, short, free games that kind of had something to say. And while this didn't necessarily have a stance on something and have something to say particularly, I don't feel, it was just a good contemplative thing. And it was like, you know, I have mental health things, a lot of people do, and just some of the things, you know, when you can relate to something in a piece of media and it's just like, whoa. It was one of them, and it didn't make me feel like worse, it didn't solve anything either, but it was just like, if someone else is making stuff like this, you know that you're not alone, right? And it's good to be able to feel that. So I did like that. That was good. I hope that you guys enjoyed it too. Again, it wasn't a game to enjoy like in that way. It was a thing to experience and just take a step back and think, and it definitely did that. So yes, I hope that you guys enjoyed that and got something from it. And I will be back next week with another indie game as always, and thank you so much. I will see you then. Bye bye.